In the Land Rover SUV stable, the Freelander is the little guy. It's their most affordable entry-level model, the one intended to introduce young buyers to the brand. But despite its affordability, the compact Freelander has proven itself to be just as capable a Land Rover as its larger siblings. So maybe small size and small price really can add up to big SUV performance. Well, from what we've seen, the 2004 Land Rover Freelander isn't exactly suffering from a Napoleonic complex. The redesigned half-pint makes up in brute what it lacks in bulk. Competing with other unitized small utes like the Ford Escape, Honda CR-V, and Toyota's RAV4, this stout little rock climber offers a more serious choice to SUV fans. Though they all seek to impress, you just can't deny the Freelander's great lineage. The Freelander continues in 3- and 5-door body styles with 2 trim levels, SE and HSE. But with hopes of bringing even greater value to their customers, Land Rover has given the Freelander a once-over for 2004, adding new features including a new look. The fresh exterior starts with an all-new front end. The front bumper and grille have been restyled and add distinctive twin pocket headlamps borrowed from the Range Rover. This compact sport ute sits on a 101-inch wheelbase and weighs in at just over 3,500 pounds. Around back, the taillights have been set higher for better visibility in off-road scenarios. Also adding to its new image is the Freelander's overhauled cabin. With more comfort and luxury than previous years, the cockpit wears a host of new gems, starting with a new dash that wears a Range Rover-inspired instrument cluster, upgraded door trim panels, and improved support front bucket seats, but still with no height adjustment. Surrounded by new materials, drivers and passengers will enjoy the Freelander's new curb appeal, especially if they order the 240-watt Harman Kardon stereo with in-dash CD changer. Driver and passenger front airbags are the only inflatable restraints. The 60-40 split rear bench provides tight room for 3, but keeps them all safeguarded with 3-point safety belts. Folded down, the rear seats and trunk provide a tall 47 cubic feet of cargo storage. It's accessed through a swinging cargo door with power window and spare tire. But this pocket-sized terrain tracker doesn't stop there. The sturdy Freelander still has the muscle to pull down a maximum towing capacity of 2,500 pounds. And what gives this freewheeling Freelander its might? Well, how about its V6 powertrain? The Freelander's 2.5-liter dual-cam 24-valve engine delivers 174 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. On the track, power proved to be unassuming yet steady. Speeds weren't high, but consistent with last year's SE 3-door model. 0 to 60 brought in a leisurely 10.6 seconds, while the quarter-mile pulled in an equally sluggish 17.9 seconds at 78 miles per hour. An improved version of its class-exclusive 5-speed automatic with sports setting and manual shift mode did provide immediate, smoother shifting. And while our drivers were pleased by its non-power-robbing shifts off the line, they did note that RPMs build up slowly between second and third. An improved wheel balancing process reduces vibration and adds to the Freelander's sprightly ride. Turn-in is a bit slow, but the Freelander does respond well to driver inputs. The 4-wheel independent, long-travel McPherson strut suspension really soaks up the bumps. It is tempered by moderate body roll, but never feels top-heavy. The 17-inch all-weather radials provide the necessary gripping action to aid the Freelander's front disc rear drum ABS-equipped brakes with electronic brake force distribution. Stops were very consistent and steady throughout and managed to find 128 feet from 60 miles per hour. Unlike most competitors that use all-wheel drive, the Freelander, like all Land Rovers, comes standard with permanently engaged 4-wheel drive. Normal driving sees a 70-30 torque split front to rear. That plus hill descent control and over 7 inches of ground clearance makes this one of the few compact SUVs that is truly capable off-road. As expected on-road, the Freelander gets typical sport ute mileage. EPA fuel economy ratings are 18 city and 21 highway. Expect 18 in typical driving. The Freelander is not quite typical of its class in pricing. Land Rover's prestige and the Freelander's high level of content mostly warrants a base price of $25,995 for the 5-door SE and $28,995 for the top-drawer HSE. The 3-door SE with removable hardtop begins at $26,995. So here's to a successful redo for the littlest Land Rover. Hardly needing more than their name to make a sale, the company realizes the value, comfort, and prowess young customers desire and has found a way to deliver just that. With more of each than ever before, this littlest Land Rover doesn't travel in the shadow of anyone. Well, I hope you'll join us next week for more Motorweek, when we'll check out hot new models from Chevrolet, Jaguar, and Hummer. We'll also test Volkswagen's high-performance R32 hatchback and Chevy's new Equinox SUV. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To learn more about Motorweek, television's original automotive magazine, visit PBS online at pbs.org. Motorweek has been brought to you by the Stanley Works, makers of professional-grade mechanics and automotive tools. Stanley, proud to support public television. Stanley, make something great. Information available at www.stanleytools.com. To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-873-6154. This program was produced by Maryland Public Television, which is solely responsible for its content.